Hey everybody, we're back in the man cave for another G.I. Joe project. Stick around. Welcome back to my channel, everybody. This is Paul Knapp coming to you once again from the man cave, and we are working on a 1/6 scale project again. Those of you that follow my channel may recognize this G.I. Joe outfit. It was sent to me by Jeff from the Skunkworks, and we are going to build a custom box, an adventure for this gentleman. It's a beautiful day, about 80 degrees in November in Virginia Beach, so we got the garage door open. And we're going to slowly work on this project over the next couple days, and I've come up with an idea that I think is going to work. I think. So stay with me. Okay, so here's my game plan. Again, I have this figure. It's a repo from Cotswold Collectibles, both the head sculpt and the body. Of course, the outfit was made by Jeff Shear's mom. Appreciate that, Mom. The boots and the belt I got from Cotswold Collectibles. And this is a 3D printed item. I believe this came from either Jim Egner or Brad Curry. I'm not sure. And then I've got the gas mask also from Cotswold Collectibles. So my thought was, this is not a weather chaser, even though it's kind of a weather chaser type outfit. I am making him a radioactive collector type guy. I don't know what you call him, but he's going to be looking for radioactive material with his claw here. And my thought was, I'm going to take this piece of MDF board, and I wanted to insert these, throughout the board, but I also wanted them glowing. I want to make them look radioactive. So I went on Amazon and I found these little green, they're called fairy lights, and they came in a pack of 6 of them. I'm only going to need 1 strand, but I'm going to somehow run that strand underneath these. Hopefully it'll give enough light to have these rocks look glowing. And then once that works, I'm going to take my sculptor mold here and just build it up around that and have them buried in the ground, but still have the light shine through the rocks, these crystals. So wish me luck. I'm not sure if this is going to work, but I had the idea when I was down at Joe Lanta this year on making something like this, and I just got some free time this week coming up, and I said, you know what, let's start a new project. Okay, so I decided to hot glue that wire down. I wasn't sure if taping it would hold it in place long enough, but I've used hot glue on this wire before and it works well. So I just hot glued it directly to that MDF board. Now I'm going to make a small batch of my sculptor mold, put it on there, and real quickly kind of inlay a rock like so. So as you can see, I finished the sculptor mold. I put in the crystals in 5 different areas where the lights were. The lights aren't on right now. I know it doesn't look like much, but in the dark it looks pretty cool. So I'm hoping this dries within the next 24 hours solid, then I can begin putting some other rocks on, painting it, and be done. Okay, so it is 24 hours later. Again, we have a nice sunny day here in Virginia Beach, and this is drying, but still a little wet. I can feel it through the mold. Probably used a little more water than I should have for this mixture. You really want to get it correct so it dries quick. But I'm gonna start putting on some rocks added to this and Mod Podge over all of it to hold it together. That'll keep those crystals in there nice and tight so they don't move around. And then by tomorrow we should be able to paint and flock and be done with it. So while this first one is still drying in the sun, I decided to work on a second one, and I did everything the same with the exception of this. I decided to leave the last lights free, and I took one of these crystals and I drilled a hole in it and put the end of the lights in there. So this way it'll look like it's either laying on the ground on top of this, or if somebody wants to pick it up and hold it, or use the graspers and grasp it, look like it's floating in the air, lifting up. So we're going to see how that turns out. So this is the dry brushing technique the following day after everything's been dried. Again, I just used a lighter gray color. I didn't go with white, just to highlight the rocks that I put in there. And while I was waiting for this one to be finished, I went ahead and worked on another one. So that one's drying in the sun, and I'm going to show you what I did differently on that one. So, of course, I have another one over here on the side. This is just a grass field. I'm going to put some trees on that. That is not going to be for G.I. Joe scale. That is going to be for my 1/32 toy soldiers. But so this is what it looks like, and then I will finally put a black wash on top of this. Maybe add a little tuft of bushes and trees, and this one will be done. And finally, here are the two finished products. I'm sure Jeff Shear or Adam or Robert DeCastro could probably do a better paint job on these than I did. I'm never claimed to be a good painter. I'm more of a diorama maker, not really a painter guy, but I think they turned very cool, and they do work. Not sure how that's turning out on video, but you can see the difference between the lit versus unlit. And I'm going to set up a little diorama for you here and show you what it looks like in the dark. And here you can see in the dark, my intentions were to have these look glowing. This is just under the blue light in my garage right now, but if I turn this on, I mean, how cool is that? So glad that Jeff Shear motivated me to create this diorama. I think it turned out pretty cool. It will go in a playset box, custom box, and this second one, I'm not sure. I might have to chance it off or give it away to somebody that wants to create their own diorama. But let me know what you think. Let me know what you would have done different. Let me know how I can improve on these. I'm always looking for constructive criticism. Now again, this was the one gem that I left out. So my intention was this individual could grab it, possibly, and lift it up. Not sure if I can do it holding the camera, but you get my intention, that it wouldn't be in the ground. So hopefully that turns out. Again, thanks for watching, and keep on creating.